Buenos nachos, amigos, and welcome to Through the Tomes, a fun Dungeons and Dragons adventure where a group of very understanding and patient friends follow along with an amateur DM on his first ever adventure of Dungeons and Dragons. I'm Petey Rave, the aforementioned DM. Here with me is my party, my squad, my gang, my crew. We've got behind me playing Wind and Summer, Daisy.
Hey everybody. I think I just finished my sketch of Wind and Summer. That probably looks like garbage on stream, but it's in my cool little book that Petey gave me.
Yeah. We've got playing Toby Underborough, Brett.
I also use 100%, 10% of the runway, but I don't know, don't toot Bland.
Yeah. We've got not currently playing, but here hanging out for the Bants. Usually one Lucius Zanero, Matt.
I have a watermelon something drink. I don't know. My brother gave it to me, and I didn't complain too much.
Yeah,
it's good though.
Yeah. And of
course, Flamin' Homer.
Yes. Last but not least, we've got playing Solero Italian, Drew.
So I forgot to grab my prop, but I do now own a box of Chubb Crunch, the official cereal of running back Nick Chubb.
Nice.
Oh, I do also have this CD. It is. I did not buy it. This is lent to me.
Stolen?
Might as well. The Persuasion sing Grateful Dead.
Oh, that's a thing.
That's a thing.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Who are the Persuasions?
They're like they're a singy group, right?
Yeah, they're
all singies.
Also, I want to read more about this because the title of the CD is The Persuasion Sing Grateful Dead, but if you take a closer look at the bottom, it just says Persuasion's brand.
That is some.
That is amazing. Things that make you go
That's like first name, last name comes up to play.
Right.
Yeah. That is a beautiful thing. Wait, where did everything go? Nutso Bobatso. Oh, there you go. We're here. We're here having fun. Okay, so my things. Okay, I forgot to show up. I've got mission tortilla chips ready to be munched on. Which is
good brand.
Nice.
Solid. Well
yeah,
done.
we were buy one get one free at Publix. So
even better. Good tortilla chips on a deal.
Yes. And I've got a beer. I don't think I've had it before because I usually don't go towards IPAs. So it's probably a new one, but I'm trying it out. I'm being open minded. I'm usually not towards IPAs, but I've had a couple good ones, especially with local breweries. So I'm having today a Tropical Bay. Let's see if you can see that. Nice lighting on that. Tropical Bay IPA. From
it's green.
Biscayne.
It makes it's green.
Like
you
a
know
teal.
What that means.
Yeah.
It's an
like
IPA.
It's an IPA. It's a little teal. From Biscayne Bay Brewery. Biscayne Bay Beer Inc. Biscayne Bay Beer Inc. Who are located in downtown Miami, literally on 100 Northeast First Avenue, which means they're on First Street and First Avenue. They could not be any more center of town unless they were on Biscayne. They were on Flagler and Miami Avenue. They would be on 00. But that's a beautiful thing right there in downtown Miami. So this is nice local brewery, and I found it at Publix. So,
are you telling me that the street names and numbers come from the coast and work their way out, or is that?
It's That's downtown Miami. It's not from the coast, but it's downtown Miami because that's where everything started. So,
is there like numbered streets that go from the center point towards the coast?
Yeah, it's not a lot, but you get to the coast fairly quickly. But that's kind of where downtown Miami started, and then everything just sprawled.
But I mean, I guess that does make sense. Like the city would not have expanded towards the coast.
Yeah.
It would have started closer. Yeah.
All right. It starts there, and then that's where Flagler Street and Miami Avenue meet.
Geography, care of Through the Tomes. Learn more about South Florida every episode.
Yes. I one of the things I'm proud of, I think our road system is neat. But let me go ahead and try this out.
Resounding
wrong pipe.
I definitely did like a fine cough. I coughed and spewed a fine mist all over our bass player.
Nice.
He's very embarrassed. And the point of sale system.
That's good. It's nice. It has really nice flavor. It is a little bit more IPA-ish, a little bit more hoppy than I've had with the previous ones. I don't mind it in this one. Any more than this, I'm probably starting to get into the realm where it starts to turn me off, and it's kind of almost there, but I think it doesn't overpower like other ones do. It's nice.
Nice.
Good. A little fruity too. Yeah, check out Tropical Bay IPA if you're ever in South Florida. All right. What do we got going on? We got our D&D. Of course, got to give a shout out to the makers of the adventure we're doing right now, which is this Adventures Await. And the adventure is The Silver Tongue, as you can see. Adventures Await. You can also find it on the issue number 16 of Broadsword Monthly. See that awesome art right there. Also, I'm going to give a sneak peek of some of the, what I haven't shown in a long time is the fun art in the, closer to the back, which is always fun. Let me see if I can pull it out. The back, oh, god dang it. Come on, work with me. These puzzles. Dang it. Can't find it really quick. But yeah, really cool artwork throughout the whole book. Really cool pictures. It's really nice. But yeah, check out Broadsword Monthly, courtesy of DM Dave. Probably where I'm going to be referring to it. It's over here on the bed, on my bed that I'm using as my table. You see how unmade my bed is. If you're watching the video. Yeah. All right. We're getting down to this adventure. To recap, the party, on top of a couple of other things they have going on in their journey and going forward, they took up an offer for to help out somebody under mysterious circumstances, under promises of money, and then they met a lady by the name of Midrin Jastir. I think Midrin Jastir, something like Mia Jastir, who asked for the team to investigate the goings on and what's going on with her husband Midrin Jastir. they agreed to kind of tail him. Their stealth didn't go too well. They kind of got jumped, but they did find out somewhere he might be. They followed their lead to the Devil's Nook, a brothel in the over in Portamali. Toby tried to get in. Unfortunately did not succeed. But Solero, with the help of Summer eavesdropping and finding out the password, Solero used the password and got in and procured the services of one of the companions in the establishment, and found out some information. Yes, and had on top of having a wonderful, caring evening, full of mutual good times. Found
in
out some information
for coin. The joy was mutual, except for one of them was doing
more
work.
Joyful.
Look, you can love your work, and you don't work a day in your life.
The Khajiit had wares, I had coin. Okay?
That's right. If you can't love the one you want, love the one with money.
But
that works both ways.
They found out some information about who might be either is or is standing and working in the place of Midrin Jastir. They found out the gentleman that sometimes appears as a red-faced humanoid runs a side business, a side hustle, if you will, of smuggling goods in the warehouse behind the brothel. Is a kind of like a separate undertaking. It has an office back there. They through various shenanigans made their way back there. Had some knocked out a few guards. Had a battle with with some kind of devilish creature that had spells at his disposal. That like mind control spells and like enchantment spells, things like that. They were able to damage him enough to the point where he saw fit to flee interdimensionally, and they are left afterward with the remnants of that. They found a note addressed to presumably the person that they combated against, Bal'golaath, instructing them to dispose of Midrin, with a little bit of lead of it being in some ruins outside of the city, and also part of the battle. The ruckus and commotion caused one of Wyndham Summers and Toby's old friends from here in Port Damali to seemingly make his way in out of curiosity into the battle and stumble upon them. All right, so we're here. You guys have like just freshly kind of like completed this battle. We have all these unconscious guards. You're back here, and you're kind of like dealing with the remnants of that. What do you guys do now? What would you like to do?
So I kind of feel like we could go back to town and see if Lucius is back and see if he wants to go to to the ruins with us to try to find Midrin.
Yes. So how do you guys get out of this warehouse?
In pain. Ouch! Complaining.
It's like the Emran's like well, you guys certainly made quite a bit of a ruckus out there. Those guards seem ready for dealing with anybody that might be dealing with it. Like, I had to talk my way past them to tell them I was here to help the boss. How do you guys plan to get out of here? Those guards are ready to scrap in there.
Which guards? Alley, or are you talking about inside this building?
Inside. Oh, if you guys Summer, do you walk out of the who walks out of the office?
I can't
move.
Okay. It won't let me.
Yeah. You move yourself.
Let's see, we got... Is that Solero in the doorway? Sure. Okay, I'll come out here.
Hey, Summer, Toby, like... yeah, I guess you weren't in there, and he kind of looks like I know, I saw him in there, that handsome fella. He would be able to tell you, and he points to Solero. And Solero, if you look over there, you notice that it's one of the bards that you saw around by the fireplace that were discussing and gossiping and things like that.
Right.
You never met him before, but he's very distinct, like his very like in their very kind of like wafer features and very handsome look. You, Toby and Summer, you remember that he was a fine musician, a romanticist, and they use he, they pronouns interchangeably as well. Just and things like that. That's one of the things you remember.
I just realized I was muted when I said this. Oh, okay, never mind. I was not able to get in for a long time, so sorry. I'm having a hard time.
Yeah.
Placing everything on the board.
Yeah. So you see them. This was one of the bards that you saw gossiping over by the fireplace,
right,
and introducing themselves as or at least like reintroducing themselves to Wind and Summer and Toby as they're familiar with the two of them. How did you all make your way back here and cause all this?
We came in through a gate in the alley. And then we found this trident and caused some havoc with a horse. Using what we think is it's a magical trident outside. But yeah, that's how we got in here.
Makes sense.
I like the calling it a pitchfork a trident.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's the farming trident.
Yes.
Hey, I have it written down as Trident of Horse Command.
Yeah.
Should it be a pitchfork?
It's a pitchfork of horse command.
How many seafaring horseback riding of the sea do people do?
It makes sense.
Horses. Ever heard of seahorses? I mean, come on.
I mean, unless you're Aquaman, having a trident that you like use as a lance as you seahorse around.
Yes.
That's pretty great.
Yeah, this is a pitchfork of horse command, which it mechanically also works as a trident as far as like weapons. Weapons
having held a pitchfork and thrown it like a trident, you can do that.
Yes, exactly.
You can poke a bale of straw real good from like 10 feet away if you arc it well.
Man,
Yes.
You haven't lived unless you've thrown a pitchfork like a javelin.
I mean, it's a thing you do.
I kind of believe you.
I will
never
say
thought about it, but I feel like I haven't lived now.
I mean, if you saw one and there was like somebody had a couple bales of straw set up, You totally just like that's the natural thing that somebody who's like 8 years old would want to do.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You're trusting 8 years old with. Okay.
8 years old kids around horses. Those things too. Those are scarier than any pitchfork or trident.
Fair.
Yeah.
And I interject. If we're going to go through the main hallway, if they're still loyal to the dude we just caused to jump to another dimension, we might be in for more trouble.
Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, yeah, those gentlemen are not particularly bright, so I imagine just if you all make your way out the way you came in, they might be none the wiser, but I would make it quick.
Yabba dabba doo. Let's go.
Thank you for your help and your honesty.
Oh, it's crazy.
And I make a run for it.
I will go ahead and go on in there and tell them that everyone is dead or unconscious. And I saw nothing.
I saw nothing.
Okay. Well, thanks for the help, Imran.
I hope these horses aren't upset with us.
Well, we'll have to catch up. Where are you guys staying at?
One moment while I consult the notes. What was the name of that place, guys?
God, you're asking me to remember a thing. That's dangerous.
We've been staying here and there, couple different places. I don't know where we're gonna stay tonight. There's the probably the Starstream Serene is nearby.
I think that's what I was thinking of.
Yes, I think I've been there a time or two. Alright, well, I'll see if I can stop by tomorrow breakfast time and catch up.
Okay, cool.
All right, go.
I'm out the door.
Yeah, I'm already gone.
Yeah, you guys make your way in.
Man, I'm stuck. Oh my gosh, that's some thunder. Whew.
Yeah, that shook my desk.
That
surprised
my
my
chest.
TV didn't glow.
It was scary. PD stream. What? Skype is frozen.
Oh no.
At least for me. No. Oh no, the stream. What? Unless it's just me.
The stream is it's not even my computer. I don't know what's happening. Stream quality is good.
Yeah, as long as that's not here, because that definitely. Yeah. I'm gonna look out my window and see if it hit that tree.
Oh my god, that tree that's hanging on by a thread across the street.
Oh.
I feel like we would have heard it if it went down.
That thing would have blown the fuck up. It is hollow.
My dad saw that tree a few weeks ago and he was like, that's just a disaster waiting to happen. Yeah. Last time one of those dead trees fell, it fell across the road, landed on the neighbor's truck, and blocked us all in our neighborhood for several hours until I think the city
blocked
came.
Everyone else. If I needed to get out, my motorcycle could go just fine and find its way around. But cars couldn't come in.
Yeah.
Well, if cars wanted to drive through my yard, they could probably get in, but no. Let's see, how we doing, Bits?
All right, so all right, so as we go kind of just to the splash screen for now. You guys kind of make your way out, make your way to the Starstream Serene, and what do you guys do? I imagine presumably just like have food and things like that. What do you guys do you discuss anything? Do you try to think up anything?
I need to get some rest.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like, man, I hope Lucius comes back soon. He went off on his own way, and it'd be really cool to have him.
I wish my brother Lucius was here.
I miss my roommate, man.
Where is Lucius? I just think people should be thinking whenever Lucius isn't on the screen, people should be asking, "Where's Lucius?
Where's Lucius?"
Meanwhile, in a forest somewhere, Lucius is like.
If a Lucius gets high in the woods alone, does anybody hear it?
Yes, candy cigarettes.
Yeah.
Oh my god, actual candy cigarettes.
Yeah.
Oh wow, you have dried up marshmallows, man. Awesome.
Yeah. Oh, it's fantastic. It's currently the night before the full moon, which is wild. Which, unbeknownst to you, the shenanigans that happened on that solo stream are about to happen tomorrow.
And in the meantime, Lucius is just having a grand old time, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you guys just go straight to bed and just like figure it out in the morning?
I guess
I figure.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say like some food. I assume was on the agenda.
Food.
Yeah, maybe a little chat of like, well, we can go to the ruins tomorrow, and if Lucius isn't back like by morning or something, we just go on our own.
I think I think I would have told you that I was. Petey, you would remember how long I was going to be gone.
You were a couple of days out. Eventually, but like, as far as like travel, and you would, I don't know what you would specify about timing, but
I think I just said like 2 or 3 weeks, something like that.
Yeah, like I don't know, you'd specify when it would be like the triggering point for you to come back.
Yeah, that I'll see if I have notes on that.
Yeah, it's up to like what you think, even just improving it, what Lucius would do as far as like how much he would divulge. Yeah.
Right. No, he was kind of didn't say what he was doing. I think he just said like, I'm going camping for a couple of weeks. Bye.
Yeah.
And this is not an I was under the understanding this is not an uncommon thing.
Yeah, it's not a terribly uncommon thing before. He hadn't done it for a little while. I would say if somebody
have a
wants
note saying on Sidon Star 1
it's like
back in town.
Yeah, like Sidon Star 1. There's a note. So basically like a couple of days from after the shenanigans. It is on the calendar. I would say if somebody wants to like give me like a general intelligence check, and I'll see like one of the if anybody wants to do that for like if you, so that see if you just if you remember from the other times.
Hey Mortal, you remember? SMRT.
I did not note anything. For some reason, I thought it was like 1 to 2 weeks was mentioned, but
like 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah.
You don't remember exactly. Like you don't know. You don't
he ain't coming back, everybody.
That's not how that went at all.
I would say Toby kind of like draws remembrance and things like, well, it's usually
I made it into a limerick so I could remember it.
And
Lucius is leaving for a couple of weeks. He's gonna smoke some really long leaks.
And then like you know that it's a couple of days. Like you don't know. It's not always like exactly 2 or exactly 3 or exactly a day, but usually it's like a couple of days after a full moon. You start to kind of draw like something like that, or a couple of days, like usually maybe at the beginning, once like it goes into the beginning of the month, but usually for some reason it's usually like a day or a couple of days after like the full moon.
It's got to be really, really inconvenient to be a sailor and a werewolf or a lycanthrope.
Yeah.
High tide is not for you.
Person of lycanthrope condition. Person of lycanthropic condition. Yeah, and it's going to be as you can see in the calendar. If you open up the little click on the little calendar thing, it is currently the 28th of Brisendar, and it has a little moon. Tomorrow is the full moon. So you figure it's if depending on where he went, could be a day after that, could be a couple days after that. 'Cause I don't think he specified where he was going. So he just kind of said he was going off camping.
Mm-hmm. You kids have fun. Don't worry about me.
I'll eat all of your lemons that you left behind, and any bags of jerky.
Oh no! Don't you touch jerky. The lemons are probably those probably need to be eaten.
Yeah.
Eaten or dried.
Probably, yeah. Okay, so do you guys want to head to the ruins like in the morning?
Yeah, does
that seem like an okay time to everybody?
We should sleep up.
Yeah.
I think in the morning we'll head out.
Well, I would say I would say even you probably don't have you'll probably have to figure out. Probably have to take a moment to figure out which ruins, because there's a lot of remnants throughout like the area, but yeah, you don't know exactly which ruins, so you probably have to like figure that out. But yeah, that's gonna be one step. I think you're all frozen again.
Yeah, unfortunately.
There you go.
Well, maybe we'll just have to go back to the library and ask someone about common ruins around the city.
Yes.
Or maybe like the barkeep will know.
Yeah. You wanna ask the barkeep? Like if you do, he just like goes like, oh, anything particular about the ruins you're looking for, or
are there like any ruins that people avoid in particular?
Well, I mean, I know them like they've been studying a couple of. There's always archaeological digs happening. But they're usually the ones that they tend to avoid are the ones that are a bit further outside of town, or out of the way, or ones that they haven't discovered yet. Usually, there's a lot of like different forts and ruins from the various warriors, especially this like this area is usually a place that being a port is a central place for a lot of front defenses and stuff like that. Yeah. And I would say, like there's usually a couple that they also avoid because it's too much of a hassle dealing with like criminal squatters sometimes that take up space there. Are y'all dealing with the criminal enterprises here?
Yeah, perhaps. If you wanted to tie somebody up and leave them there, not necessarily to die, but just to keep them. Where would you hide someone? Any idea where someone might?
The barkeep kind of like furrows their brow and one with a good dungeon.
Are you familiar with any ruins that have a good dungeon around here?
I don't know.
Dude, remember Summer has a charisma of 9, so she's not great talking to people, by the way.
Yeah. And this guy's like he remembers a little bit, but now he's starting to his brain is starting to hurt having to think more about stuff and remember all this stuff. And he's just like, yeah, I don't know. Jenna, have you heard of any ruins with good dungeons with bad guys squatting in it? And then one of the barmaids kind of rolls up. She as she was walking up, seeming he saw her coming up and took opportunity. Oh, Jenna, have you seen good? Probably something with a little bit of the bigger places. A couple of our delivery teams have been talking about avoiding one of the try not to stay too close to one of the forts one of the old forts that out by further up by the bay, one of the coastal forts that they've kind of been avoiding out there. I think they say there's some particularly nasty bandits out there, but which is weird because I think nobody's really had issues with thefts near that area. But they saw some unsavory people there, which is usually when you have bandit camps and things like that, you usually have a little bit more theft. I don't know what's going on. Give me my next order. Give me those earlier. And they go back to just grabbing her next, pouring her next few beers and a couple ales and rushes back out. It's I think I remember it was it's an old fort. Nobody really knows the name of it. It's probably one of the older ruins, but it's out further west, southwest, quite a bit away is out, but by a few hours out. It's kind of built into into like this out jutting out. They say it's kind of getting beaten up by like the ocean waves and water rushing in and things like that. But who knows? Maybe it's a little. That's why people have been avoiding it because it's not particularly structurally sound. But like not particularly safe and stuff. I heard.
Other stuff.
But I mean that's what I remember them talking about.
Okay, cool. Well, appreciate the information. At least
have Fort be hiding something.
Yeah. Well. Anyways, let me know if you need anything else. As far as your drinks and food, I definitely know more about that stuff.
Well, that could be a place to start.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's like we could check that out in the morning, or we could find another place to ask. Because my only fear is, it's like we walked into the office, and that bad-looking dude just disappeared, right?
Right.
For sure. And the letter was addressed, we think, to him, maybe. So my only fear is like that dude's gonna like teleport there or something and dispose of Midrin. We might be too late, but I don't know.
That makes sense. That makes sense, Summer. I'm thinking that's what I'm worried about too.
But then it's like, do we go tell? Consult my notes. 1 moment. Do we go tell Mia what we found? Because we didn't do that last night because it was pretty late. She might have been in bed. So that was my only other thought. Do we check in with her, let her know what we found? Maybe she knows about some old ruins. Maybe she heard her husband talking about it one time. So is that worth checking out?
Yeah.
That might be. I mean, if we think this guy is one and the same, right? Like, he's probably let it slip. But then, do we want to tell her what happened with that?
Toby, what do you think?
I'm a little bummed up. I think that we could maybe. I think either option is fine with Toby. If we want to go explain ourselves and try and get more information from Mia, we could do that. But
I think if we do, it might be good for just one of us to go, so that we don't blow her cover. It's just a friend.
That's a good idea. Or we could say screw it and just go straight to those ruins.
To do that.
Also, this entire time, Sue is conveying, telepathically, the idea that he's here for whatever you guys want to do, but he's definitely nervous and scared.
No.
But
to put him to bed soon.
Did we rested, right?
You're about to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if we are considerably less beat up, if we get some healing in, I say we go see what for.
Just go to the ruins.
Yeah.
That works.
I'm down for that. Let's just do it.
Like I am okay being in danger if like we're getting closer to this asshole.
Yes.
I'm a vengeful and angry man and want death.
Yeah. So you guys kind of might planned that out, and you guys kind of, I imagine, head to bed.
Yes.
Exit light, enter night. Take my hand.
Yeah. All right. So
we're off to sell a video game.
Yes. And then, on that note, you drink an entire can of beer and then smash your forehead until it bleeds with it. And then
Toby knows to crush the can with his hand. That's the trick.
Yeah, but then you still hit your head over and over again to make sure you bleed, because you're an overweight carny piece of shit. And then you botch a bunch of wrestling moves, and then
I do cartwheels.
Yes. But that being said,
I want to sleep.
You can all take your long rest. What's a short rest? Long rest.
Woohoo!
Well, everyone that's here.
How do we do this on the? Where's the rest at?
It's under hit dice at the top, like next to your hit points and hit dice, and it's like just little teeny buttons under that.
Yeah.
So directly below your character name.
Yeah. So
a couple lines.
And then you say, and then it's new day. Because it's new day.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Okay, day control.
How do I?
Right. How do I?
Is there a way to hit long rest in?
I feel like I am not seeing what everybody else is.
So go to your character sheet.
I am on my character sheet.
In Forge, it should be under your hit dice. It should say S rest, L rest. Or in D&D Beyond, it should be.
I am not seeing that at all under my hit die. So I am going to go to D&D Beyond.
Beyond.
It should be there.
Yeah, I have it popped out. There we go. New day.
Yes, this.
Yes, sir. Let me see.
I recovered.
I'm gonna keep doing it.
19.
There you go.
Thank you.
Drew, did you see my screenshot in chat?
I hit it. I found it.
Good. Okay, good.
Yeah.
I was talking on mute, so.
That's why. That's why I kept like. I was like, oh, there it is, and then I started bullshitting.
It's the smallest button, very hidden.
Very weird.
Some would say it's the hardest button to button.
So small.
Exactly. Yeah, it is the next day. So do you guys got general I would say the barkeep did mention like a general physical area and a path, like a path that he remembers going down. That makes sense. And with a little bit of survival skills and trail finding, it could be something fairly straightforward to find, and it's along the coast, so I'd say it's east, because it's like bends. I said west, but like flipped around. It's actually to the east.
Cool.
Like
Does anyone need to do any shopping on the way out?
No, I do not have a store. No,
does anybody need to prepare spells?
I've got 27 arrows. I should be good.
I'm going to take an inventory of my spell components. Yep, there they are.
Your loot. There's your spell component.
I'm sure I have
my
enough.
Spell components? Yes.
Yes. Yeah. So you guys kind of like get yourself all prepared to, you guys are used to be able to just like hit the road for a nice hike or to travel to some location. So you guys have your getting ready in the morning routine ready. Mortal goes off and basks as usual, and you guys head out. And also yes, and you guys start to head out for breakfast, and Amron does meet up with you guys for breakfast, and you guys hang out, mostly just chat about old times, and like idle chatter about like like the like old songs you guys used to play, and a couple of the locations you used to perform in Portamali and things like that. And they properly introduced themselves to Solero, and things like that. And unless there's anything specific you discuss with him, it's mostly just pleasant catching up. Things like that.
I can't think of anything specific to ask him or chit chat about.
Yeah. Yeah. He kind of wishes y'all luck on this endeavor. It definitely is fascinated and a little worried, but you seem confident in your abilities, so he's gonna trust that you guys will be okay in all this. It's like, just take care of yourself, friends, and new friend. Be safe out there in your adventuring ways now.
Bye, Imran.
Right.
It was cool catching up.
And hopefully I'll flesh that out more. But yeah, you guys start making your way across the coast of what I decided to call Damali Bay. Like I said before, it doesn't have the bay that they don't seem to name in the setting. Make sure I got the map up so I know visually. Mm-hmm. And it's along the coast to the east and north. So it's the east and north. Okay, that's south. Yeah. I was trying to. Now that I see the map, okay. Just trying to remember how I remembered it being that it bent down, but I forgot that it kind of goes up to the river. So, yeah, it's a few. Let's see. And once it starts to get into the hilly areas, a bit north along the river. Actually, no, it doesn't get to the river. I'm gonna say that it's something where you guys end up having to go. Where makes this? I'm gonna say it's over in the. It is to the west, over in the Vestaveld. If you're looking at the map of the Monarchy Coast, it takes a little bit of a walk. Not too much, and it's deep into those oceans, but just kind of like it's just a little bit of walk. Yeah, I will say, just for funsies, I would say it probably makes sense for the ranger to do it, but whoever wants to make a survival check.
I just realized I've been muted and I'm not sure how long. Okay, survival.
Oh, perfect. Fantastic.
He lives.
You're able to. It's an easy journey across plains and into the wild, and kind of get into this idea of some of the more rocky shores and dips and and things like that, and you stay along the shore easily. All right, and you kind of like are able to loop around to. You come around, loop north and around, and are able to see as you go around a structure that you had to kind of loop an area that you had to loop around. You come across an old fort that seems to be kind of like built partially into the like a fort that seems to kind of been falling in disrepair. And let's see. Okay. Okay. And all right. Okay. 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 So, somebody. Okay. So everyone make a perception check. Okay. And
I'm surprised that didn't double click on me.
Some respectable numbers.
Yeah. Okay. Mortal. Just for fun.
Wait, do we both have a +5? I didn't know that.
Nice. I'm also gonna assume that for this you bring Chavo.
Yes. As per, this is not a brothel. That would be weird.
Yes.
I didn't vocalize that, but that is it's a good assumption.
Yes. One of the big things that you definitely notice as you kind of approach, and you kind of go back to the coast and approach from the south end north. We're kind of like from the west. You do spot as you approach, you do spot 4 scouts and 2 veterans in kind of hiding along the tree line as you approach, and they're seemingly laying in wait. So But you catch them just as they're about to catch you, but luckily you're not surprised by them, and you're able to kind of prepare yourself for the encounter.
You underestimate my sneakiness?
Yeah, so...
Number one, Mr. Deeds quote.
Yes.
So how far away are they?
Let's see.
We know we're gonna have to go in a little bit hot, so I figured I'd ask.
Yeah, let me see. Does this map have them? No. Let me investigate a possible map for this. Yes.
Brett, what are your thoughts on window tints?
They always crinkle in the back glass in Indiana because of the humidity and the winters, because of the back defroster things.
Right.
And when you peel them off, it takes like an entire bottle of Goo Gone to not have like a shiny thing. Sometimes they're a pain in the butt at night. But like, also I don't live in a place where it gets to be 500 degrees. So like I could see the many reasons for darkening it, cutting some of them UV lights.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, the bubbling is something
They may have gotten
about.
better. They may have, like, I'm dealing with most likely. I was working with other people's handiwork. I never had it done myself. So
yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Okay.
Okay, so I will say, you said, tell me your thoughts on, and the first thing I thought of was God. Tell me all your thoughts on God. Because I really like to meet him.
To meet her. Yes. Who was that?
I don't remember.
Dishwalla.
Yeah, it was Dishwalla. That's what I
know this.
Yeah.
I know that by heart. I've sang that song so many times at karaoke.
Really?
Oh, I can see the music video in my head. Yeah, like
that's my first concert
all the way through in 30 years.
I think I've said the story before, but my first concert ever was included Dishwalla, which was the free concert at the Coconut Grove Bed Race event, which is like a people making like carts of made out of beds, like. And it's like I think it's all for charity.
4-wheel steer, like trying to keep them going straight, and they're trying to spin in a circle like a shopping cart. Yeah, it's a fun time. I think I've seen that.
My first my first concert was like that. I was 12, and my dad took us all to a local festival out here in Cuyahoga Falls on the riverfront to see a blues artist known as Bo Diddley.
You saw Bo Diddley and his polka dotty guitar?
Yeah. And I almost
Bo Diddley. That's Buddy Guy. Bo Diddley was playing on a box.
I almost got beer spilled on me by a very drunk woman. It was not
that's what you do at a Bo Diddley show.
Yes, exactly.
At blue shows in general.
My first concert was Leonard Skinner and the Doobie Brothers. Now let me tell you.
Sounds like a good time.
There were beers spilled everywhere at that show. Also casual racism.
Well, yeah.
And fewer doobies than I would expect.
Yeah.
I was like 12, but, you know.
All right. Okay, so here's luckily I did pick out I just realized that I did pick out a map ahead of time for this. Random map, but
Toby in stereo.
Yeah. Do you have to? Is that? Oh, sorry. Let me kill one Toby. I killed one of the clones.
Pardon me.
All right. So, as we set up for this, everybody can get in roll for initiative. I'm gonna do the turn you guys on to battle for you guys, just to make it easy. You guys struggle with that, but everybody can roll.
Jesus, that dice came a flying.
I popped out my character sheet and everything is. where I've like.
Could I toggle it right?
Black text on. Is there another place on this page where I roll initiative? Am I?
I mean, do you see do you see all the pictures in a row on the bottom? Like all like that.
I don't see pictures.
Where you see, or if you go to the fist.
There we go. I see what you're saying. I got it. Thank you.
Yeah,
that is that is a solution that I'll remember.
Yeah.
Don't look at my page at all. Yeah.
All right. That's
also on that screenshot I shared where the long rest is, the initiative button is like 3 to the right of that on that same row.
Yeah, see, mine isn't.
What?
Oh, yeah, it is actually. I need to change.
Hooray! Hooray! For the goat.
For the goat, rolling initiative, rolling a placeholder initiative.
I am having. I will say, 1440p monitor, serifed font, black on, or kind of gray on, kind of. I need to work on my eyeballs. Don't get old, kids.
Yeah. You got him again.
Welcome, Raid.
Shooting craps over here?
Oh, yeah, the Raid.
Whoa.
Bot situation. Raiding with... Hey, thank you for the raid, bot situation.
We appreciate you being here with us. We are starting a battle.
I've held parties of one. We'll take all parties.
Hey.
I'm scared that there are so many D20s being thrown right now by the DM.
I mean, it's certainly not ominous. And I think there's an entire book about how omens can sometimes be good.
I thought they were like 3 dudes hiding.
Yeah.
You underestimated their sneakiness. We're now going to do, like, military battle.
There was 6 ready to jump on y'all. But you spotted them just in time, and you're ready for them, especially Summer. As we begin combat, Summer starts us off.
Okay. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Oh, wait, Raiders Companion.
540. Alright, I'm gonna move up to this dude. I saw something on the other side of this tree, and there we go. I'm going to thwack this dude. Or dudette. I don't know what this person is.
I'd say that is I'm gonna say that one is a particularly spry half-elf lady.
Okay. And it looks like I hit her.
Should we?
Man, I got
yes,
some good bonuses.
Yes, you do.
Aw.
You do 5 points of damage.
Hey, we'll take it.
Nothing. It's not nothing.
All right, and then I'm going to go through the backswing on that thwack staff. Ooh.
Ow!
Crit. Did you guys hear the applause? I didn't get an applause.
I didn't. I think it's delayed.
I didn't hear it.
Oh.
If anything.
Oh, heck.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's like the lowest damage possible.
Oh.
But it's critically the lowest.
It's
Yes.
yeah, critically low a little bit.
Exactly.
All right, and then for good measure, I'll go in for a punch. Man, animations. Oh yeah, there we go. Can't get above a 2 in damage. Naturally. Glad I have some bonuses.
Got some
Whoa.
John Carpenter.
Courtesy of tabletop RPG music.
Oh, I love it. Scented chaos. Very cool.
Big in trouble.
Yeah, that will end my turn.
6 damage. Okay, so let me apply all of that damage to the scout. Oh, as I
Bless
seize.
you.
Okay.
Petey, can our audience hear the music too, or is that just us?
They should be able to hear the music.
Okay, cool. I was just curious.
Am I supposed to be able to
turned-
see the map? Because I totally can only see it on the stream.
Well,
You should be
you
able to
should
see
be
the
able to see. You should,
I am in complete dark here. I will screenshot.
that's
That you
odd. Try
You might need
refreshing.
to like zoom in, Brett, or like
Or
zoom out. You might be zoomed in too much if you see
No,
black.
I
Because
have.
it's like a.
Like, check.
Okay, so why do you see a dot then? That's the question.
That's where the other Toby emblem was when I logged in and I said we have stereo Tobys. That's the exact spot. So
Amazing.
that's fine. I can work off of your screen. That's fine.
Okay, let me. do
Theater
something
of the
real quick.
mind.
Token
Your forge has
vision.
been acting up on you today, huh?
I have no clue what's going on. Also,
I'm
my
gonna-
eyeballs have been screwing up on me more than the forge has.
Let me know if that.
There we go, it
fixes
worked.
things. Okay.
It did.
I did away with the token vision, so just no lighting safe. This is an open forest, so there's not really need for like to doing like fancy lighting stuff. So
Yeah, that's fine. That's just weird.
yeah, I don't know. I think I probably had needed to like configure some of that stuff. All right, I think I
Cool.
Okay, how much damage is that?
It looks as bad as I thought it did.
I have 5, and that's 7. 5 plus 7 is 12. Okay, so yeah, you did. So that scout. How do you want to do this on that scout?
Oh shit! Really?
Summer.
I'm thinking that like maybe I punch where the thwack staff critically hit, and maybe that punch in that area is kind of like what did her in.
Yeah. Yeah, it took all the damage to her in, but yeah, all the attacks. Yeah, because they only have you got the run on you got the right up on the scout. All right, so she's done for. She crack her head open. She's like.
Gross. And scene.
Oh wait, no, not that one. Is this one? Okay, I think that's that one. And that one is dead. All right, and that brings us to this scout. Okay. As far as is everyone happy with their positioning here in this little area for to start with?
I would say.
Yeah.
I would imagine myself being more side by side with my goat friend as we walked in.
So he's this is a human dude that is a scout and is like had his longbow ready, longbow at the ready, sees look at the damage you're doing. He wheels around and aims at Summer.
Ooh.
I mean, you just killed a man. Like, what? What do you want them
Grok
to
came
do?
with your fist.
So,
Well, you killed my friend, but I'm gonna go after the dragon. I'm like, no.
Aw, shit.
I got news.
Let's hope it's critically low damage. Oh, shit.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Yeah, this does 13 points of damage onto you.
That dude can suck it. So that took me by surprise. They only get one attack though. That'd be swell.
No, they unfortunately does get a second attack, a second shot off. But this one misses. So it more like it hits you, and like your instinct, you get hit with that, and it like dives in your skin, and it hurts. And your instincts are so in tune that you take that energy, that pain that comes in, and just refocus it, and you're able to immediately react to the second arrow. Like you're able to kind of whip your head around and react to the second arrow and kind of dodge out of the way. It would have hit you, but you just like your reaction speed let you kind of just like lean back just good enough. And it's just like it's your monastic training. It's just like right there. It's like you took that negativity and the pain, and you've refocused yourself.
Cool with the negative waves, man.
And in that moment, I also realized that I could have used my reaction to deflect that missile, but I will remember that for next time.
Yeah. You do have deflect missile.
See, I'm not used to people shooting at me. They just like come at me with swords and clubs and stuff. So.
Yeah. Usually you're coming at people before they can have a reaction.
Yeah, usually.
Yeah. It's like before it's like I have my arrow. Oh, you're right in my face. Okay. Ow, 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 I'm dead. The story of monks.
Yes. Accurate.
Gotta love monks. Luckily that is it for that one. That one is dead. That one kind of like okay, so he's focused on just dealing with the big target. So he's gonna target mortal. Because he's not gonna really know any better just yet. 15 misses. A 19 just misses. Well, I'm gonna say he aims and it does he does a direct hit onto Mortal's shell, and it just kind of like it's like and does not hit. It's like he's like frustrated and immediately takes the second pop off, and Mortal this time just whacks it with the shield. Like, you're gonna have to do better than that.
Beat
Go
my
Mortal.
ass, butthole.
Yeah, what he said. And then on the same turn, or I guess not the same turn, because they have different dexterity. Oh. And turn this guy around so he's facing the right direction. For the red hand! Okay.
We've been caught
5,
red-handed.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It kind of worked out that he's okay. So on the and then he has to use. He's like 5 feet out. Too far. So he's gonna have to. Is he gonna have, I mean, he's not gonna dash. Close enough. Okay. Yep, he's gonna. That's all his movement. He's like, he comes. He's in that his turn. He takes his turn running. It is. It's 30 feet away. So he's gonna hang back. Actually, yeah, he's not close enough. I was about 10 feet forward. And he had his swords out, so took 10 feet forward, puts himself in position to move into attack later, but he's going to hold his action till somebody approaches. It's Solero.
Alright, so I'm gonna make a move. I'm gonna assume I got my swords out.
Yeah, if you think you started with the swords out, yeah.
Yeah. If we perceived them as we stood here, and I perceived the guy I'm currently targeting, I would want to have my swords out so I could do this motion. Waha. And then do my first action. Is one of these. So
unfortunately, he's like, you come down with the sword, and it just kind of like he parries it with his.
Dang. So wait, I've got an action and another bonus action, right?
Yeah, you got 2 actions and a bonus action. So you got your first and you have your second action. You can also use your second action to have Chavo attack.
Right. Which, with Ram, could knock this guy out. So, can I do ramming speed
Yes.
to this dude, this jerk-off, this jaggle? That's
Yes. Should be able to.
I don't know how to roll for him on this one.
So it should be under your inventory. It should be Ram.
Is there a thing also we're supposed to remember that Chavo gets some bonus or something of Solero's?
Is he a large creature?
He has armor class is based off of Solero. It should already be adjusted, but his armor class has Solero's proficiency bonus, as well as his attack. I think his attack bonus is plus his proficiency.
Or does he get? Somebody gets 2 attacks. I remember that being a thing somebody forgot. So make sure you understand.
Yeah, Summer has an extra attack. Solero has an extra attack. He's using his second attack to command Chavo to attack.
I don't have Ram as an action.
If you highlight Chavo, if you select him, like you would select your own character, and then it should have the mountain goat stuff up there.
Oh, cool. Okay, now I get it. Now I see.
Yeah, you're controlling it as if that was you, your player.
Okay, that's neat. I didn't know I could open this character page. Got it. Because I think the last time I used him in battle was a different system. Okay.
Okay, so charge should be a strength check by this dude. Okay, you can do the the damage for the ram. Go ahead and roll the damage for the ram because he definitely hits him.
And then he's got to save against charge, which is the knockdown. Okay. Damn.
He does save.
Fucking sucks. Okay.
And then the charge. Does the charge? Let's see. Let me look at the goat.
The charge, if the goat moves at least 20 feet straight forward toward target.
Okay. The target takes an extra d6 bludgeoning damage so he still takes the extra damage. Which, there's 20 feet. He could just, loop around. Don't worry about that. So he still takes... So you can still roll the damage.
Okay.
I
hit the damage button, but it didn't do anything.
Probably because I was the one that pulled it out. Okay, so... He does not. What doesn't happen to him? He does not go prone.
Right. So he takes 15 from Chavo.
Yes.
But he's still able to do a thing later.
So it's he rams him hard. He's definitely feels it. He definitely feels it of the horn attack, even through his armor. And
sorry, I was gonna roll my scimitar.
Yeah, your scimitar, and you come in.
That's my bonus.
Hit that. Your bonus action.
No more.
You come back, it's you hit him, and then off of that, you follow it up with a nice slash with your scimitar, causing a nice chunk of damage to this dude.
21.
Dude.
That's not bad.
Yes, not bad at all.
So, but okay, just so I'm aware, I can't take. Chavo can now not move.
I mean, he can if he still has movement based on where he was. So, he was here, right?
Yeah. So 5,
10, 15, 20.
20.
So he has an additional 20 feet of movement. If he,
So I can just move him back there.
I will say the veteran will have an attack of opportunity. So
how many hit points? Okay.
Yeah, so he's got his long sword out. So he's gonna take a long sword swing at Chavo. And he misses. He just takes a wild swing at him. It's just kind of sad because it was a second too late. But now this guy doesn't have a reaction. All right, I believe that's it.
As I play with my cat,
As you play with your pussy.
Ow. I always
Legend
forget
of Pseudo Dragoon.
Cat still has hind claws.
Yeah. All right. So Pseudo Dragon's flapping his little wings, and it's well, this is the nearest person he can help out with. So he's gonna fly here. And He's gonna sting him. He's gonna sting him. Unfortunately, he misses. Damn. A 16 does miss. Barely. He kind of tries to sting and kind of like hits a tough part of the armor. Kind of like he punched a wall or something. Like, or he stubbed his toe. He stubbed his stinger on his armor. He's like,
That sounds painful.
Yeah. It's like you get the same, so he conveys the same psychological thought as like somebody stubbing their toe. Yeah, that is it for his turn. Or actually, no, it's just, okay, that was 5, 10, 15. He says, like, still recovering from everything, can't react. So 20. 25. 30. 35. 40. 45. And he's just hovering over this guy, brandishing his stinger. A little too close for his long range stuff. So he's just kind of threatening him. It's like, well, I'm gonna sting you. He conveys telepathically through simple ideas. But that is it for Pseudo Dragon.
Okay, I
Toby.
just logged into D&D Beyond and it took my health back away. So I'm going to do that real quick. And set my hit points back to 37. Because I couldn't find my attacks. Double right click is going to target dude on the left of me. Or straight ahead of me. Yeah. Is the way that I'm going to do it. And he's going to get slung. Does a 19 hit? I need to go to the other page.
A 19, yeah, it hits. I just realized I haven't been. Okay, so let me. I just realized Alexa has been letting me know of the time alarm.
Thank you.
Don't tell us a joke when we're not asking for it.
Okay. Alexa, tell me a joke.
Please don't. Cool.
So I think I am finished. I think that I have slung.
You slung. You did the damage.
I'm a good. I don't think there's anything else that I need to do right now.
You did 4 damage. Yeah. Oh.
I did 7 damage.
Oh, you did 7 damage. Yeah. Yeah, it should be reflected there. Okay. Okay. Yes, 7 damage. Okay. All right, and that is it for Toby.
Right now, yes.
Okay. This character. This is the big meaty target. And he's gonna take his shot at him. and it's not gonna go well for him. And he actually just outright misses. Like, He didn't even it's not even an armor thing. He just outright misses. He's like, he just outright misses the giant turtle. Who writes himself? Attack roll total. Featherfall or absorb elements? Oh, it gives me a prompt to ask for mortal to invoke either featherfall or absorb elements. Ooh.
Is there is it perceiving that there's an elevation change?
Probably just
what could featherfall be?
Probably probably if it's pertinent to fall damage, he could invoke that. I think it's just it gives it as an option. Oh, is this pertinent to what you're about to take as far as damage? Yeah.
I'm sure there's a situation where that is a fantastic feature.
Yeah. All right. It does hit mortal. It just kind of finds purchase with one of the arrows. It does 10 damage to mortal. Mortal's like, he kind of gets it in the shoulder. It's like, is that it? He tries his best to no sell it. Is that it? Is that all you got? Yeah, that is it for that scout. And this dude, look at this dude. He's going to make 2 longsword attacks. So first longsword attack. He just hits Solero. So Solero takes 5 points of slashing damage.
Okay. 6. Okay.
Okay, so it's not that bad. Okay, so he comes back, and you take that hit, you take that slash from his sword, and you are able to react well enough as he comes back for his follow up. Are you able to just kind of parry it out of the way? So he does not find purchase with a second swing. And he has his short sword on his offhand. I think that's what this needs for his multi attack. So yeah, he also gets an attack with the short sword on his offhand.
Fucker. Okay. Hey.
And same thing. It's like goes to attack, and then you see that short sword coming at you. You know how this works. Like the 1, 2, 3. Like as soon as he was able to get that 1 on you, but as soon as he's like, okay, no, I know what he's doing. Parry the next one, deflect the last one as well, and just as easy. And that is it for that guy's turn. Mortal. Oh yeah, mortal. I was quiet there as if I was anticipating somebody else's turn. Oh, I'm mortal. Mortal's turn. What is he gonna do? He's gonna. Let me see where Sue is. Let me see. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. And he's gonna join Sue. Into this like wood, like these like trees he kind of goes through these trees to get at this guy with his bushes. Oh yeah, and he kind of like makes his way that way.
Dang it, I wish you
And he's going to attack with his dagger. Where should we? Well, on his way there, first of all, he's going to, on his way there as a bonus action, he's going to cast Healing Word on Summer.
Woohoo!
Just because he saw what Summer went through there. He's going to cast it at first level. Ooh, nice. You get a maximum eight whole a maximum healing right there. Eight points of healing.
Sweet. I took it. Thanks, Mortal.
take it.
Gotcha.
Take that.
And now he will come at this guy with his dagger. As he daydreams about one day owning a gun. He hits with the dagger because he has a plus 7 to his attack, I think. Which is dope.
Dang.
I think it's like his strength. It's because of his strength modifier. He's strong. 5 points of damage. Yeah, but you know what? It's something. And that is it for his turn. Because he does not have an extra attack. Unfortunately, artificers do not get the extra attack. But that's fine. Because he gets to be a spellcaster of science. Yeah, speaking of summer, we go back to the top of the round.
Ooh.
To summer once again.
10, 20, 40. Yeah, perfect. Alright, I'm going to thwack this person that's trying to hit Sue and Mortal. Wow, that was bad. I missed.
Oh. Your first of 14 attacks misses.
Ooh,
But you cover, and then you come back with your second hit.
I rolled a 3, everybody. It's the highest of the night.
Nice.
On that damage.
7 points of damage.
Alright, is the scout still standing?
He's standing, but he's looking rough.
Alright, I'm gonna go in for a punch.
Whack him.
Well, that was a crappy roll. Like, it barely rolled.
At least let you hit the 1 damage. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, well, that's my turn.
Yep. That was good, yeah. It was. He's like. So the scout has to react to this. They drop their bow on the ground. He drops his bow on the ground, and uses his free action to draw his short sword. So I have to do a lot more to pick up his bow, but and he's gonna swing a short sword at Summer. And you deftly dodge out of the way. He and then follows that up with a desperate second swing. And it is woefully wide, and you can see like a desperation, like they're fighting with like a determination that is both fueling them, but also probably a detriment. So they're like, it's like he's fighting to the, like, he's willing to fight to the death, but it's like it's his determination. He's kind of all has his emotion into it, but he's here to fight to the death, and he's looking at you with a hatred and a glare. But yeah, this is causing him to do a little bit. Be a little wild. He's swinging a little wildly. But that is it for him. Alright. That guy is dead. Oh, that lady's dead. That was a gal. This guy wheels his bow around to this more pertinent threat. And does hit, but you do have your reaction, and I don't know how that deflection works. Do you want to try to like deflect missiles or something like that?
Yeah, that's so funny because I was like, what the hell's this thing that just popped up on my screen? I didn't click anything, and there's deflect missiles attack. Wait, not attack. Dang it. Deflect. Oh shit.
Deflect missiles. Okay. All right. So first of all,
ignore the first thing then.
If you reduce the damage, okay. You can use your reaction to deflect or catch the missile when you are hit. When you do so, you take by range of weapon attack. So deflect or catch when you are hit by a ranged weapon attack. Okay. So they could both be pertinent.
Okay.
Let me see what's the damage is.
What?
What is the damage? Oh, it's 9. And I think that's the amount you reduce it by, I think.
Yeah.
So
the 10 would be what I reduce it by.
No, the 14 would be
right?
the way you reduce it by.
Oh, okay.
So that's more than 9.
Okay.
And then if you reduce the damage to 0 and have it for your hand, you can spend 1 key point to make a ranged attack. To make a ranged attack, as with a monk weapon.
Yeah, that's interesting. Like the deflect missiles attack. Like, is that counting it as?
You can. That's if once it hits. Roll a d20. We'll add your dex mod and your proficiency bonus.
Okay.
I believe that's a range attack.
Okay, never mind. Should I target this guy that?
If you'd like to make it easier, but it does.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna do a
d20.
d20.
I don't think it matters. We're just rolling a d20, and then we're just gonna roll.
Dear.
Oh.
Okay.
So he's just gonna like toss it at his direction, but it's just like this is a whole new skill. Like you were trying to, because this is something that you learned like in that training, like that couple weeks of training, where they would like toss like little training arrows or shoot training arrows and things like that at you, and you would have to like deflect or maybe try to catch. And this is the first time you've caught it. You're like, phew, like But
I caught it though. That was. The
and
cool
then you
thing.
threw it, and like, oh, I can throw it. And then you like just out of excitement, you kind of throw it wide. I was like, oops. But you do spend the 1 key point just so you can keep track of that. But you take no damage from that first shot.
Which is important. Take it.
Yeah. Oh wait. Okay. There you go. He's gonna take another shot. And what was it? Why doesn't it? Okay. Okay. It does hit.
Yeah, I can't do anything about that.
Yeah. For 4 points of damage.
Okay. Got it.
Alright, so not too bad.
No, especially seeing as how I was able to deflect that first missile.
My wrist.
I didn't even catch it. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like the little pop-up thing too.
Yeah. That's
awesome.
I didn't notice it before. I think that must have been part of like I don't know what module that is, or even if it's just basically part of the core mechanics.
Yeah.
Maybe like the automations thing. Yeah, so this guy is like, alright, he's gonna 10, 15, 20, 25. Got his swords out. His swords out. Wards out, swords out.
Skies out, thighs out.
He just hits with with his longsword attack. He hits Toby for 5 points of damage.
Ouch. For 5 points of ouch.
There was a second longsword attack. He does 10 points of damage.
Oof.
That's an oof.
I've been there. I know what that feels like.
Okay. That's a D6. Okay, and then he follows up with his own short sword attack. Ow. I did not expect that. Oh.
It was nice playing with you.
10 points of damage.
Your bard is now a puddle.
That didn't take all your health, did it?
It took more than all of my health.
Did it? Why is it so
That was a
much
25
health?
hit point attack.
No.
Yeah,
no,
but it
no,
did
no.
10 points of damage. I think you've
Wait,
got more than 10 left.
Wait, what? Where's my...
25 was the attack.
I thought I had... Oh, that's the... What happened to the damage roll? That was a... What
It's
was the
underneath.
damage on that? 8, 9, 10? That's just 10 more. So yeah, I've got 12 hit points.
Okay, that's what
Okay.
I thought. I was like, oh my god. Yeah. Whew.
Like it completely... So the screen shifted, and it's shifted like identically in spacing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Where it says Toby hit, like I was doing math and I looked over and it looked identical. Except for, sorry.
That was
I got
odd.
confused.
Yeah, that's just...
Also, I can't trust the character sheet on one of these. Okay, yeah, that's fine. They're transferring over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That is it for him. So now it is Solero's turn.
Yes. I'm going to stay attacking the same guy, but instead of me, first action, it's going to be Chavo, ramming speed. Oh, I put Chavo way too close. Well then.
Unfortunately, it does miss.
So the charge doesn't matter. All right, I'm going to go ahead and just assume he makes that move. But I also want to attack with my normal attack with my Sword of Verdict. Try to get that off as well.
Also, the guy is going to choose not to use his attack of opportunity on the goat, conserving his reaction.
Oh, good. Tom Brady is safe. Haha.
Yeah.
That's a lie. I don't think Tom Brady's the GOAT. It's Wayne Gretzky. Let's move on. Okay, so I think 20 hits, right? So I can hit this.
Yes, a dirty 20 definitely does hit. Do 8 points of damage. Nice.
Okay. And then a bonus action. Well, alright, cool. I like my turn. The turn's done. I didn't do anything after the attack roll to hit. Well done.
Nice.
I'm gonna go ahead and end my turn.
Okay.
Early.
Alright, and that is it for Chavo. Sue. Sue is going to go ahead and see how rough this guy is. It doesn't matter. He hits him for 3 points of damage. Right, and then this guy has to make a Constitution saving throw, which he does, so he doesn't get poisoned. So he does a little bit of chip damage. It is Toby's turn.
Eat a dick, butthole. Those are a lot of ones.
Do 9 thunder damage.
Well, that sucks. That was some. I don't have a way of re-rolling. Do I?
Not damage.
Because my luck is only, or when I critically. Yeah, and I am uninspired.
Oh.
Shitty.
Okay, so and then Constitution saving throw, right?
Yeah, it's a DC of 13, I believe.
He does not succeed.
Cool.
He does not succeed, and he takes full damage. He is like the sound ringing in his ears.
I know the feeling.
I'm sure glad I cast that as a third level spell, just to have 3 of my D10s roll 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I loved you guys. I could have healed myself, but I thought I'll just blow this guy's face off. So.
Do you have a bonus action?
I'm finished.
Healing word or anything?
Nope. I get 1 attack per action.
Or what about your bonus action?
Oh shit!
My bonus action, I guess
Yeah,
I can
you could
stick
do
him
a
with a
healing
dagger.
word.
Or you can do healing word.
Oh yeah, healing word.
No,
Yeah, I can't do that.
You have to do a cantrip.
Oh, you have
Has
to
to
do
be a
him.
cantrip
Yeah.
spell.
I fucked up. I should have.
Healing word
I
is.
think there's a feat for that. It's like Battlecaster or something.
Yeah, Bal'golaath. Okay, yeah, never mind. And I don't see any potions in your inventory.
I forgot healing spirit.
I should have potions in my inventory, but they're gone. I don't know what happened to that.
Yeah.
Because we went shopping one day and it did not transfer over. But that's fine. I don't even have healing word as one of my cantrips, so I'm.
Yeah,
I do. It's considered it's level. It's also
level 1. Yeah. All right. So this guy.
But it is definitely under my my bonus actions tab. So.
Yeah. All right. So, all right. So this guy is going to take his pot shots at Summer. And he critically misses. It just sails wide. Sail!
Yeah, feeling ones. Rolling ones.
He takes his second shot. He hits with the second one. You've already had your reaction.
Yeah, that's the bad thing about this pop-up. It doesn't remember if I've already had my reaction.
Yeah.
Oh, well, just.
Jiminy Christmas. Oh, Jiminy Christmas.
Okay.
But that is it. Does 10 points of piercing damage to Summer as he kind of like. That first one sails away and you kind of like chuckle at it, and then his second one finds purchase and digs into like your side, and you're like, oh! And it
full of holes.
Yeah. Alright, and then this guy gonna take his swings as Solero.
Yay.
And it's like you know how to sword fight, and this guy's doing your exact style of fighting, which is your two-handed, so you again parry the first attack easily. He just finds purchase with the second attack. Does 11 points of slashing damage.
Alright, 25. Alright.
Okay, and that was the second time. Oh, and then the short sword. And then, like, he comes out with his little short sword, and you're like, ugh! And, oh, he just hits with the short sword. Oh, I thought he missed. He does a little, like, 6 points of damage. He does chip damage.
I like the salty bed is so old that when somebody when the clock runs out, they from some AI not doing chip damage very well.
Yeah.
They still yell "Thanks, Obama."
Yeah. Also, if you're in the UK, it's called crisp damage.
I mean, chip damage just means something else.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, so that is it for that guy.
And Nigel
Mortal.
leans into your plate. That's chip damage.
Yes, exactly. Mortal is going to come at this guy with his dagger. Hopefully it does hit. With a dirty 20. With 5 points of damage. It's just kind of like... It should be enough, let me see. Should be enough. Yeah, that brings it to 0. Yeah. So he kind of drives the dagger right into his neck. It's just like... And he falls over dead.
Yay, kill more people.
Yes.
Yay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's going to use his bonus action to cast Healing Word on Toby. At 2nd level. He does 8 points of healing damage.
Did
Better
it?
than 1.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't look a gift tortle in the mouth.
Yes. Okay, so top of round of combat. Okay, so real quick, do you want to have this be the last round of combat for tonight, and then if it's not done after the end of the round, we'll pause and pick it up next time? 'Cause it is pretty late.
Yeah.
One of my interviews is at 8 o'clock in the morning, so yes, I would enjoy that very much.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Oh.
I just wanted to bring that up. Yeah.
I gotta be at the dentist at 8 in the morning too.
Me too. Well, not 8 in the
We're-
morning, but I have a dentist appointment.
I go at 2.
At
We're
9.
not in that sweet central time like Matt.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
mine's
Be
at
at work
10:30.
around 9:50.
I'm going to the dentist. I forgot to mention, I'm going to the dentist finally for the first time in a very long time tomorrow. I have an
That's
appointment at 10:30.
Congratulations.
I'm
Take care of
not
your
being-
teeth, man. You only get one natural set.
Yeah.
And it's more expensive to have the second set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what the dentist says.
So I'm gonna get my
Um,
first. There's gonna be something that needs to be done because we'll talk about. There's a chunk missing of one of my teeth back here that I've had for
Oh,
a long
no.
time. I've kind of been putting off dealing with it. Like a dum-dum.
So can I move through these shrubs in this image?
I'm gonna say yeah.
Okay, so if I do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I could go here
Yeah,
and
easy.
attack this dude. Try to give some support to the team. Give him a whack and hope that it works.
Ants, stay away from my beer.
Big
You have
damage.
ants. It's annoying.
Okay. I will take 6, that's fine.
Stupid ants. 6 damage on your first
Yeah.
attack. Nice.
He's still standing?
Yeah, he's a little beefier than the other
Boy.
rangy guys.
Okay.
So you're finding purchase. You're finding good, like, in his abdomen places, and you're taking good hits, and he's like, he coughs a little each time you're hitting him.
Nice. Well, you just took another 10 points of damage.
Yes.
We will go in for a punch.
Fortunately, that does miss.
Just didn't quite make it. I think that's all I can do.
Yes.
Yeah, let me end my turn.
Alright.
Next.
That guy is dead. That guy's dead. That one is dead. Actually,
I'm hitting a cat. If any sounds came over my mic.
Yes.
There's a cat.
They did. It was like a meat slapping sound.
Yeah.
I realized what might be coming over my mic after I did it, and I'm like, wait, hold on.
Or like
Hold up,
slapping
wait
a
a
butt
minute.
cheek sound, something like that.
Please don't
spanking.
ban us from Twitch. It's a cat that has no hair.
Yes.
A real cat. A real feline, everybody.
Alright. Cat. I'm a kitty cat.
There he is.
He's a good cat.
He's a good kitty. He's a good kitty. So the scout is gonna go take a couple pot shots at Summer. Once again. And he misses with his first arrow.
Keep on missing.
And he misses the second arrow. It's
I'll
like,
take that.
it's like you're just kind of like are too limber, too mobile, and you're aware of the range because you just came from their area, so you're aware of what's out there.
Nice.
And that helps you deal with that. In an effort not to, he's not gonna. New threat, new issues. He's gonna go towards the bigger target. Immortal. Alright. He kind of like he hits Mortal, gets his shield up in time. Like, and he bats down at that. Or it misses, fortunately. So there's another longsword attack. Still misses, and it's like still like just the Mortal is a formidable target. It tries to follow up with a short sword attack underneath. And Mortal is still just misses because Mortal is AC is 21 now.
It's a tank.
Jeez.
And I swear the Tortificer meta. I'm telling you. Gonna bring that
It's
around.
strong.
Yes, yes, sir. Yeah. It is now Solero's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna do the thing again, where I'm gonna hit this button first, and I'm gonna go ahead and leave my buddy where he is.
Yeah.
You're trying, Chavo. Love you, buddy.
Yeah.
Hit this
Yes.
and this.
Yes.
Oh my god, yes. Yes.
Yes.
And then I'll hit this button. And
Unfortunately, the follow up with the scimitar is not quite working, but he is feeling the effects of these attacks. He's like, he's determined, but he's looking like he's getting beaten and slashed. Like he's starting to look a little bit more rough. He's still standing, but he's looking a little rough. Sue sees that you kind of have this guy surrounded. He wants to sting at these little guys out here, so he's gonna fly over to this guy, and he swears this time the sting is gonna work. Unfortunately, he misses. Oh man, he has a +5 too. It's just he's rolling so bad. He's like the scout kind of dodges out of the way of his stinger and kind of like swats him back. It's like he just kind of Sue's just floating overhead, a little disappointed. That being said, here comes Toby. Here.
Yep, rolled the same number here too. And I'm assuming that hits.
Yeah. A little dirty 20.
Oh yeah, 4 damage. Thank you, RN Jesus. I'll be seeing you soon, RN Jesus.
That's your attack. Do you wanna use your bonus action?
Yeah, I'm gonna do my dagger.
Oh, okay, your dagger.
All the old familiar places.
That hits.
I assume that hits.
Yeah. Mine embraces all day through.
I hear that song so many times on the MLB channel.
Both
Really?
many versions of it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's the Willie Nelson one. Sometimes it's the old crooner version.
Really? Like
It's for advertisements to get vaccinated. Between every inning of the very early of the season, they paid MLB to play that on MLB TV.
I'll find it for you.
Be singing in all
And
the
all
old,
the old familiar places.
all the old familiar places. You know,
Okay.
I've said for a while that I wish more people did that song, and now I'm kind of second guessing myself.
When you hear anything every half inning of a baseball game, pitching change, you're gonna hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, this guy's also gonna take a couple pot shots at Summer. Misses. And misses.
Oh, sweet. Matt, I found it. I will share it in chat. There you go. That's not the Willie Nelson version, obviously, but
Yeah.
Tons of Flow Days ads, but none of them have any old standards.
No. Alright, so that's it for that scout. And then I think that's so let me just I'll take care of these guys.
Bless you.
Thank you. This guy's gonna do his attacks. Oh, he unfortunately does hit Solero for 8 points of slashing damage.
Okay. I'm. How you feeling out there tonight? I am not feeling good.
I'm hella not feeling good. Goes for a second attack. You're this on the reacting to kind of getting hit, and you're feeling rough. It's like you just deflect the second attack. Let's see how this short sword attack. Oh, does hit. So 1d6, 6 points of damage.
Come on. Alright. Okay. It's 5 health.
And you're hanging on by a thread.
Yeah. Chavo's whimpering a little bit out of concern. As much as a goat could to whimper. But that was a short sword attack. So that's it for that guy. I need to make sure I'm doing things correctly. First things first, as far as mortal is concerned.
First things first.
First things first, I'm the realist.
That's not Conway Twitty.
Hey, you know what? He's gonna have a little bit of fun. First things first. The bonus. Well, no. Is that a bonus action? What's an action? Bless you.
Pardon me.
That was nasty.
It
was
nasty. Didn't feel great, man.
Alright, he's gonna cast Healing Word on Solero. It's 5 points of healing. Oh. Unfortunately, couldn't have been more. And then
Can we mute for mouth?
sorry, I'm like my hands are like doing things, and then I do that involuntarily.
Gotta get you a foot pedal.
Yeah.
But mute.
Alright, so yeah, he's just gonna hit him with a dagger. Hits, okay. That's 8 points of damage. He's looking rough. That guy's looking rough. The other one's looking rough. Alright. That ends that one. So, when we start again, it'll start with Summer. But that'll be it for now. For this.
Hey, that bad guy just tried to move away from us. What's going on?
Wait, sorry. I was like, I think I was trying to lower the volume somehow.
It's gonna invoke an attack of opportunity.
Yeah. All right. So that this. Let me switch over to the main scene with us. All right. That brings us to the end of another fantastic episode of Through the Tomes. Very nice. Another nice little combat-heavy episode. If people like combat, people like rolling dice, the fun parts of Dungeons and Dragons. It's here we had it right there. Next week, next week or wherever we kind of reconvene. Hopefully next week. We're gonna continue this little fight on the way to the ruins, and see how worse for wear the party comes out of it. Hopefully not too bad. They seem to be okay. We'll have to see how it works out next time. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out with us. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for checking out the show. If you're checking it out on VOD or on on YouTube or elsewhere, if you want to check out past episodes, you can go to thetomes.com or throughthetomes.com. Be sure to follow Rebelli TV. It's a little harder to see because it's now far back there and out of focus because this camera has very shallow depth of field, like a depth of field. But you can kind of see it. It's still back there. Rebelli TV on Twitch, Rebelli TV on YouTube as well. You find all the episodes and all the other streams and things like we do here on the Twitch channel, including this Through the Tomes. We also do. We're in a little bit of a haze, but when we come back with it, we'll also have Record Breakers, our music podcast, Space Truckin', where we play Starbound, and of course, like PD Plays Fridays, where I'm playing Mass Effect, a Legendary Edition now. I'm gonna get back into it. We're gonna go to if you're watching live. Next up, we're gonna go to Ilos. If you know Mass Effect, you know Mass Effect 1, you know what's going on there. End game stuff. So exciting stuff there. And start experimenting with other streams here and there. But yeah, check out. I'll have the schedules on the Twitch page, and I'll post it on my socials at PDRave. But that's neither here nor there. Go check out all the things. Follow, like, share, subscribe, do all the things. Until next time, hasta los huevos.
Toodaloo.
Bye-bye.
Hashtag findings.
Annyeong. Fighting.
Anybody has suggestions about chronic back pain?